Hello. Okay, last minute. I need my glasses because I can't see. And I came running in here, so I'm all just disheveled. Oh, happy Sunday. Welcome to Quarter Inch Seam. We're live. Okay, I'm going to put this here because I don't think I'm going to need that for right now. I don't think I will need it. I'm going to slide that there. On. Okay, I'm going to slide that there so I can finally stop fighting that cord. I have to climb under there and lock that wheel. Hi, Laura. How are you? Happy Sunday. Let's turn this. I don't know. I'm turning the machine on because I don't know that we're going to get to sewing. Oh, pins. I got pins everywhere. I was pinning those petals things up, and I ended up with pins everywhere. Okay. We are going to get this party started today. I'm almost sad. Almost the way that I was. Hi, Madeline. Hello, Stephen. Hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Come here. You have to come here. I can't see you. Come here. Come here. You've never met a more obstinate dog. Trying to finish a huge quilt too. Hi, Madeline. Hi, Thelma. Hi, Arlene. Come on. Get hot. A little bit organized. Making my way through my book. Just one here. Do you ever just you can't get it out of your eyesight? Like I just keep seeing this one. Okay. Keeps going in my eye. But everything's reversed. So everything I touch, I have to do twice. Okay, we're going to go with it. We're going to forget. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Scissors all over. Sometimes the lives are a great opportunity for me to kind of get some tidiness and organization going on. But then I have to be careful because I get stuck organizing and I'm not. Finally got my quilt on the table to sandwich. I run out of energy fast. Oh, Arlene. Well, at least you got it up on the table, ready to go. I know. That's my problem is I have three. I'm 1, 2, 3 over there, ready to sandwich. Hi, Robin. Hello from the traveling truck. I hope you've had good travels heading back to Cali. The town that we used to live in, Lincoln, which Robin knows. Bunch of fires lately. And it's funny. I've talked about this before. When you are nostalgic for something, when you miss something, you always remember it, obviously, with, rose-colored glasses. You remember only the good things. All the bad things seem to, you minimize or you forget. And as soon as I showed Steve the picture of the fires that were going on in California, he said, see, I don't miss that. And it's true. I mean, anyway, early, get it on the table to sandwich. Yeah, I know. That's the hard, I'm going to fix this wheel. That's the hard part, I think, sometimes about this hobby, is you get done with the top, and there's a mountain of work still to do. Just a mountain. Okay. So we're doing the last 4 today. I want to get, hi, Sandra. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so I want to get the last 4 done. Okay, I want to get the last 4 done. And I finally I put them up there. Let's do that. Put that in the back. Or do we like that? I think we like that, do we? I can't tell. We do, okay. Like this? Okay, that's how we're doing it. I have to do them fast before I change my mind. My other choice was one that I've already done, and it was a little bit more boring. It was these two. We're down to the last bits. I think I'm going to go with the first one. We have the latest round of baby birds. Little blue. Everybody kept the first one. Okay. Okay. I don't know if they're bluebirds or blue jays or robins. I don't know. I don't know what bluebirds they are. I think I thought I knew, and then the other day on one of my videos, I kept calling. I couldn't get it straight in my head what they were. They're blue. They are birds, and they are blue. Yes. So, thank you, Stephen. Wednesday, we're doing. We are going to do a Zoom. So much fun. Wednesday, we're going to do a Zoom. And I will we'll have a special announcement because I think it's going to be a super fun one this Wednesday. So instead of live this Wednesday, we're going to have we'll be on Zoom. It's going to be fun. I can't remember what I was going to. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Keep talking to myself. So I have to Google what birds they are. If they're what type of a bluebirds are blue. Thank you, Arlene. Blue jays have a black ring around the neck area. No, they're not blue jays. They don't have a black ring. Okay, so we've established that they're not blue jays. Okay. So then they're bluebirds. Okay, good. So I think that their babies hatched in the little birdhouse because I swear that you can hear that, when it's quiet out there, you can hear like this it's like a concert of little chirp, 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 chirp. And then the cardinals who have nested, they nest all in these, we have hedge bushes all the way around the property. And they're, we'll be Zooming together on Wednesday. They nest in all these viburnums. The bush is called a sweet viburnum. It's just a hedge bush. That's what it looks like. But we have the same one all the way around. and they nest in there. And and I think somebody had babies because last night and today, there were all these little small ones. We've become birdies. Okay, I got to tilt you down a little bit more. There, that's better. Is that better? That's better. And I got to shift a little bit over because I have room now. My markers, my book. Wait till I tell you how lazy I was yesterday. Oh my gosh. Okay, do we like this in the center? Not very exciting. I mean, it's not a whole lot of says. Wow, that's kind of cool. Oh. Okay. A or B? Messy sewing. You have no idea how messy the sewing room is. Oh my gosh. Oh, when I turn the camera, you can see more of it. Well, that was brilliant. Be careful, Steve. Our sewing rooms are total art. Oh, yeah, B. Oh, no. I forgot which one I said was A and which one was B. B. This is B. This one's B. Yeah, this one's B. Somebody just say yes, that this is B. Just one person. This channel is out of control. You have no idea. It's just mayhem. Yes, no, yes. Why? Why do I stay here? We had a fantastic morning. We did something we haven't done in a long, long time, like since the first year that we moved here. And we came to this house. Get your minds out of the gutter. The first year that we were here in the summertime, B for the win. Yahoo! We went swimming this morning. Man, I tell you what, when it's hot, there's just nothing like a morning swim. Oh gosh, on a Sunday, when you don't have to worry about getting, you don't have to worry about getting going, and it's fantastic. And it's quiet. There's nobody's driving by. You're not really thinking about all the stuff you have to do. It's just so relaxful. Oh, fantastic. It's fantastic. Then I made breakfast. Everybody had breakfast. Got everything tidied up. I love Sundays like that, where I'm kind of quasi-relaxing, but at the same time, I'm just busting through stuff. Yesterday, however, in the afternoon, oh my God, it was hot yesterday. God, it was hot. Blazes hot. And we were working in the yard. It was just too hot. I was starting to get, how you start to get that feeling like you're overheating, like you're just overheating. And let's be honest, ladies, it's not an attractive look. It's not. When the sweat's it's just dripping off of you. And the places where it's not dripping off of you, it's just dripping everywhere. It's not attractive. There's nothing attractive about it being that hot. So we came in and had a really, really light lunch, kind of a snacky lunch, and took a swim to cool off. And then I sat in my chair with my book and just for like an hour. It might have even been a little bit longer. Oh, God. Tell you what. It's fantastic. And then because my sweetheart is so sweet, he just really quietly got up and went back and was doing his work, and I just, oh gosh, it was just lovely. Little breeze. I'm gonna do that again tomorrow. Yes, where's Betsy? She's commented and she's been around this week, but I haven't. I think she was on Wednesday, but I haven't seen her today. Betsy, where are you, Betsy? Okay, this one's done. Now, I was thinking this one might be kind of fun just because because it's similar but different. So it's these two. It's both of these little flower patterns. Do we like let's see. On the top. Behind. Oh yeah, we have used this one. I'm thinking kind of like this one on top. I like that together. That would be kind of fun, kind of pretty. But then I have no idea what to use for the center of this one. Okay, so let's see if you can see. Okay, so wait, let's just do this right. Let's just do it. So we don't have to do it 3 times, right? And so we've decided today we're going to take a little drive, go out to Villages. They have some great little stores and some little walking around area. They have this little doggy store that Minnie likes. So we'll go to the doggy store. And just do it one time, Angela. Only touch it once. My grandmother was something less busy. Okay, so we'll find a less busy one for the center. She hated, she was big on, in her big sewing factory, you have to go back and watch the video where I talk about why I sew. The story of my grandmother. I'll tell it again someday. Anyway, she had a huge sewing factory, huge, in Los Angeles, in the garment district. She was in the rag business. That's what they used to call it. Anyway, and she was always big on like efficiency and how could she make things flow better and make more sense in the way that they, like when if a garment had to go to 3 or 4 different sewing machines, if it had to go to she didn't have machines like this. Hi, Dubravka. Oh, I haven't seen you. Hello. She didn't have electronic sewing machines that, they were non-electronic sewing machines. They didn't have all these electronics and computer kind of thing. And you couldn't sew 17 different things or different types of stitches on one machine. You had a machine that did basically like a straight stitch, and then you had a zigzag machine. She had a serger, but they were all different machines. So, if a garment had to go to, which in a lot of sewing doesn't use these types of high-tech sewing machines, anyway. Okay. Circling back. She was always looking for ways to, if something had to go to 3 different machines, how could she make the flow of that fast and seamless and easy? And she was always looking for ways that you could eliminate like a touch, how can I make something flow more efficiently so that one less person had to touch it? What could somebody do how could somebody serve 2 functions without having to touch it all over again. So that didn't have to come back to her. It's a testament to, efficiency and not wasting time. I miss her. I do miss her. I do. Okay. That's not less busy. That's more busy. Better. All right. You ready? I'm going to write on these. In fact, I'm going to use my new markers from Robin. Thanks, Robin. Ooh, I like these. God, my hands are just killing me lately. Okay. Robin, yes. Robin for the win. Okay. In our Ontario, very hot today. Oh, gosh, it's just, we're at that time of the year where it's just hot. Unless you live south of the equator, I guess, on the other hemisphere. It's hot. These are fantastic. So in the link to in the description for all the videos is our Amazon link. And we had started that because people wanted to know about my chair, my Arrow sewing chair. So there's a link to our Amazon in the description. You can use it to buy whatever you might buy on Amazon. It does pay us a small commission, which allows us to help continue to do things for the channel, fabrics and tools and try stuff and new cameras. We need a new camera. GoPro's gonna die soon. I can feel it. Anyway, you don't pay anything different. You pay the exact same price. If you go in there and you buy whatever, it's the same price as if you didn't use that particular link. But it's totally up to you. Okay? Just a disclaimer. But I would hop down there and get these Frixion pens because I like this one. I like it better than the ballpoint one. The ballpoint one seems to kind of skip a little bit, and I always feel like sometimes it leaves a little glob of ink, and then I end up rubbing into it. So these are cool. These are the Frixion Fine Liner, and they're more of I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Okay, let's do the thing I hate, because you know how much I love to do that. You ready? Like all the influencers do. Although sometimes I guess it does work a little bit. See, it's like almost like a little felt tip, like a tiny, tiny, tiny fine felt tip. I still hate when people do this. Not as much as I hate when they do this. Anyway, Frixion Fine Liner. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay, this is A. This is B. Wish I had this in purple. I only have one purple, and I don't have any purples left. We'll call that C. A, B, C, C. Oh, we already got that one. Can't really mess up our... Oh. Well, that's just the different flowers. Oh, wow. B. Everybody likes B. Yeah, I think I like B best. Okay, let's do it before I change my mind. Oh my gosh. And it's summertime, and there are so many authors and so many books so many people releasing books right now that I am just dying. I'm probably going to have to quit my job towards the end of the month. There's just too much reading to do. Sorry, Stephen. Anyway, lots of people with good new books out. Lisa Scottolini has a new book coming out. I think it's out on Tuesday. The Truth About Julia. Truth About Julia. I think it's The Truth About Julia. Looks supposed to be fantastic. And she does lives once a week, and she told the story of kind of how she started writing and how she got into writing. And it was just such a fantastic story. Just a fantastic story of being not in the right place at the right time. Just moving forward, even though you have doubts, and even though you don't necessarily know what direction you're supposed to go in, and is this the right move? And those little God, whatever you call it, I'm a pretty faithful person, so I always attribute it to having, being God related, a God wink, or just God in your life. If you're not, maybe it's just the universe as a whole or something else. But I think you have to be open, and sometimes even though you don't have faith that what you're doing is the right thing or the right time or whatever it might be, most of the times it is. What kind of job do I have? I am an insurance agent. I am an insurance agent for life insurance. So I do life insurance. I market life insurance. And I work with 40, 50 different insurance carriers. So I have lots of options. It's not just one. I don't just have one insurance company. I have lots and lots of options. So the popularity of our agency is that we can get coverage for anybody. And then I also do mortgage protection insurance. So it pays off your mortgage if you pass away, or if you get very, very sick and you can't work. It pays off your house, pays off your mortgage. Can't beat that. That's what I do. That's what I do all week. Not quite this creatively. I'm a very serious insurance person. Okay. And no more pen mark. Hey, that one came out kind of cool. It would have been fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic if I had had another one of that purple, but I didn't have any more of it. It's okay. I still like it. Okay. Oh my gosh, only 2 left. Busy girl. Always. But you know what? You gotta stay busy. You gotta stay doing something. Got it. You have to do that. Keeps you young. Keeps you moving. Keeps you... Okay. Here's the last 4 that I've got. And this was how I was... So we'll do the same thing. This is one. I like this one. Excuse me. And then I was afraid of that. Okay, I've already used this combination. So we can't really do that. That's why you do this. Okay, so I had a couple 10-inch squares left from this. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so we have a dilemma. Like them both. Nothing wrong with repeating. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll just do a different orientation because I really like those together. I really like these together, and I haven't done this. I really like this. So I really want to do this one. So that means I'm left with these two. So I think what we'll do is we'll put the blue on top, the turquoise on top, teal, whatever, on top. And then we'll just do a different center. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's do this one. Oh, shit. Sorry. These. Okay. This first. Okay. Yeah, it's just hot everywhere right now. It's just hot. It's summertime. But I think y'all know how I feel about the cold, so we won't go back down that path. So I try to remind myself about the alternative anytime I'm just about to open my mouth and complain about it being too hot. Gosh, this was a fun one. Okay. And this. And this. So that's what we're doing today. What are you guys doing today? We're going to take a drive, and then we're going to come back and work in the yard. And then on Sundays, I try and get a bead on the laundry situation, all that kind of stuff. You know, the daily stuff that if you don't get a hold of it, then all week I just feel like I'm trying to catch up. So I try and get that stuff kind of caught up on Sunday. And spend a little time just chilling. Doing a little bit of nothing. Which I think, for me, means reading. Okay. This and this. Now. Oh, please. Come on. Okay. Now. Do we like that for the center? It's this. Do you like that? For the center? It's a good feeling to start with always has to be freeing. It's so freeing. I wake up with a totally different attitude on Monday or whatever the next day is when I've gotten that stuff done. I'll tell you all something quirky about me that you actually won't find surprising about me. Do you like that one? Yeah, I do. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's really the only one I think. No, it's not bad either. I don't like that one. Okay. A, which I think the colors are the closest. Yeah. I'm going to do it before I change my mind. Because I want to get to the last one before I have to jump off. The last one's going to be... Oh, I got a cramp on my hand. Ooh. Okay. So I probably mentioned this before. I hate leaving dirty dishes in the sink. I just got my scan and cut delivered. Best machine ever. My second one, scan and cut. Is that what everybody was talking about the last time we were on live? And they said it was better than Cricut. Is it the scan and cut? Is that what I'm looking at? Or I'm supposed to be looking at? Scan and cut. Gosh, everybody raves about these things. I'm gonna have to put it on my list. Yes, congratulations. How cool. And if it's your second one, you must love it. So I hate dirty dishes in the sink. I hate it. I don't. Whoops. Oh my God. Thought I hung up on you. I don't like going out and leaving dishes and this stuff, like a sink full of dirty dishes. I can't do it. I can't. I've tried. I can't. I had the 225. Now you have the 325. Let's write that down. Scan and cut. Hey. Oh, I'm going to save some of these little scraps because I'm always looking when I'm in here. In the rest of the house, I have little pads of paper and things everywhere. But I never do in here. And I never have anything to jot anything down on. Oh, I'm going to leave these right here in a little stack. Not those guys. So at night after we have dinner, I load the dishwasher and then I start it. And then round about the time that I'm ready to go to bed, which is usually about midnight, when we're kind of winding down, is when the dishwasher turns off and I have to unload it before I go to bed and put the dishes away. I have to. I've tried not to. I've tried not thinking about it. Sometimes I'll have a load of laundry in a laundry basket that I save for, after I take a shower or whatever. And Steve will say, just do it in the morning. Just do it in the morning. And I say, I can't. I'll wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and you'll find me folding the laundry just so I don't have to deal with it another time. I don't like looking at it. I don't like it. And the dishes, at least 3 times a week, I say to myself, okay, look, I'm going to take a shower. I'm tired. I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. I'm not going to worry about the dishwasher. I'll just do it tomorrow. Take my shower. Guess where I go? I just like stuff put away. That's it. You wouldn't necessarily tell it by this room. Although, there's not stuff on the floor and stuff. It's just not super organized. That's what I got to work on. Okay, guess what? You don't need the internet to use it. That's very cool. Gosh. I'm all for one more thing that doesn't need the internet. Okay. I like that one. That came out sweet. Okay. Now, can anyone change sheets? Come to my house. I'll pay you. Oh, yeah, I have to change the sheets too. I'm not as religious, but I do make the bed every morning because I can't do that either. Can't. Okay. Now, this is it. This is the last one. This is the last one. Okay. This was fun. Where do you guys see what we're going to start this week? It's our Christmas in July. And on Tuesday, we'll announce, Monday or Tuesday, we'll announce the pattern and the project. And then gonna be fun. Okay. Now, we got this one down. We got purple down. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. This one didn't, it didn't set up right. Let's see if we can get that resolved right quick. Now, we got to figure out, all right, let's give that one a second. Okay. Da-da-da. This. Okay, let's see if we got it this time. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, good. All right, let's get you down there. Okay. Now that my husband, he makes the bed every morning. I hate a messy bed. I don't know how people. I don't know. If you're one of those people, please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to be rude or mean, but I can't go through the whole day without having the bed made. It's the first sense of accomplishment that and sometimes it's the only sense of accomplishment that I have during the day. It's the bed got made. Prep for Trinity Home said, "Hi, Jennifer." I'm with Mrs. H. I just don't like a messy bed. I just don't. I love to walk into my bedroom during the day or whatever, or if you come home at the end of the day and it's just done. I just love that. And it feels so when you're ready to go to bed and you pull back the sheets and it's all fresh and cool. I could go back to bed right now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, ready? Let's pick a center. All right. It's slim. Okay. Okay. I don't think we're gonna like this one. Bed has to be made. Yeah. I don't leave it. In the morning we get dressed, we get up, we get showered. I make the bed. Okay, this is A. I'm gonna hold it so you guys can see it better. Okay, that's A. That's B. Wow. God, that one looks good. That's B. That's A. A, B. This is C. C feels, oddly enough, too busy to me. B. I think that looks good. I like that. B. Thelma says C. Thelma likes C. Another B. C. Nobody has voted for A. Okay, we're going to go with B. Sorry, Thelma. I'm sorry, Thelma. I hate doing polls. Because then somebody always feels bad. And maybe you don't feel it. It's not really that big of a thing to feel bad about. Oh, gosh. That's fine. So yeah, have to make the bed in the morning. Have to undo the dishwasher. Have to empty out the dishwasher at night. Here's the other thing about the dishwasher. Okay, from a practical sense that I learned from my mom. If I take 5 minutes, and I've timed it, seriously, it doesn't even take me 5 minutes to unload the dishwasher, right? You just throw this, boom, 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 so put the stuff away. Then the next day, all throughout the day, I can just keep, like after breakfast, I just put the dishes in the dishwasher. After lunch, you just put the dishes in the dishwasher. Then after dinner, you put the dishes in the dishwasher, whatever, turn it on, right? You don't have to stop during the day to unload the darn thing. Because when I have to unload it during the day, it takes me forever because I'm trying to cook and unload the dishwasher and put stuff away and reload it. And then I got stuff, the kitchen turns into a disaster. I think I was cooking for a small army. It's just the two of us and Minnie. My husband does the dishwasher. Wait a minute. Wasn't Erlene? Oh no, it was Dubrovka. Erlene, I was going to say, isn't it your husband that does the bed too? No, that was Dubrovka. Dubrovka's husband does the bed. Erlene's husband does the dishwasher. I tell my kids to just rinse and put in the dishwasher, but nope, they just sit on the counter. Oh, I would have to be sewing in prison. There's just no. Put it in the dishwasher. Steve does the same thing. He doesn't put it. I will say this: he doesn't put them on the sink. He always rinses his stuff off. But I think he has this theory that like only I can load the dishwasher, or I'm so particular about how I want it loaded that he doesn't put it in the dishwasher. But he does do the dishes after dinner. Rinses everything off, gets it all in the sink, and then all I have to do is just it's perfect. Okay, let's see. I do the same. Load all day long, wash at night. I hate dirty dishes in the sink. I hate it. I can't. And people who I don't let stuff soak. I'd rather scrub the bejesus out of it, or just let it soak for a few minutes. Most things don't need to soak for 3 days, but if you put stuff to soak at night, now occasionally if you have something that's really really bad, that's a different story. But I know people that they let everything just soak overnight, right? Hold on to your breakfast. Is there anything more than coming out in the morning? You've just woken up, you have a nice hot cup of coffee, and then you got to stick your hands into some nasty, cold, greasy water. No, thank you. I'll stay up a few extra minutes and do the stuff at night. I'm sorry. Hi, everyone. Didn't get the notice and thought you went live at 11:30 my time. Oh, Alex, tomorrow, sometime in the mid-morning, we need to chat because I have an idea. And Wednesday is our Zoom. We are doing our monthly Zoom on Wednesday, which will be July 16th. And Alex and I have a huge announcement on Wednesday. Well, we're going to make the announcement tomorrow, but we're going to kick it off on Wednesday. You're going to die. Anyway, we've probably exhausted the whole dishwasher and bed making. I just can't do it. I don't like it. Steve thinks it's because I'm afraid that some people will die while we're out, and then some stranger will have to come into my house. The sheriff will have to come into my house, and the first thing he'll think is, "Oh my God, she was such a messy person. This is how she kept our house." That's not really it. I'm not afraid we're going to die when we go out, and someone will think that this random dead woman's house was dirty and messy. I mean, I don't want them to think I'm like some sort of a hoarder, but I like to come home or be in that, an environment during the day where it's just not messy and just more chores. It just feels like more work. It feels like every room you walk into, it's like another to-do list. Okay. Run the dishwasher once a week unless I'm baking or cooking a lot. Yeah, that we tend to cook a lot, and I don't really use paper plates. I grew up using paper plates. I don't know why. I just don't buy them. So we fill it once a day. Yeah. If it were just me, it probably would be every few days. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Ta-da! The last one! We have 3 teens, so sometimes we run it twice a day. Oh, I can imagine. If I had kids here, oh my God. Do you have a white kitchen? I do have a white kitchen, and I need to clean my cabinets because they need cleaning. That's why. And my hood, hate my hood. My hood is stainless steel and needs cleaning. Last one! I can't believe it. Now we got to figure out how we're going to lay these things out. Thank you. I think I'm having an idea. I'm having a thought. I think I'm going to number the squares and put a picture up on our Facebook page. And then you guys can help determine the layout. There's no rush to laying it out, right? All the squares are done. They still have to be quilted around the edge. We'll play with that for a few seconds right now. But I think what I'll do is I'll number the squares, and then you guys I'll get them all hung up on my board here. And then I will let you guys help determine the layout. Would you like that? That'd be kind of fun. Okay. So that's what we'll do. We'll get these hung up. Wow. See, here's what I mean about this quilt. Because it's applique like this. Somebody once told me, once you start doing stuff like it's like applique type, this type of a project, she's like, you'll never go back. You just won't even imagine it. After you die, no one will say how clean your house is. I know. Lay them on your bed. Oh, that's a good idea. Talking about a mess. Don't open the door to my middle room. It's like a McGee closet. It's a long story. Okay, so my sewing room and my office are the most untidy rooms of the house. The rest of the house is, there's dust. I got dust in places, but everything is like in its place. It's tidy. My office and this room are the most unorganized. I mean, there's not stuff on the floor or whatever, but part of that is because you guys come over every day, so I got to clear a path. But these rooms are the most unorganized. Yes, I do have to applicate them first, so we got to figure out. Let's see here. What's the best way to do this? Let's just take a couple of these blue pieces. Okay, come over to the sewing machine for a second. Okay, let's see here. All right, I got white on there so you'd be able to see it. Okay. I'm not doing 4-yard work until later today. Wow. I'll take a drive first. Okay. Now, here's the thing with the applique that I have found, because the petals are big. The honeycomb thing, it took me a while. I loved it. I wouldn't change anything that I did there. However, it took me a while to get through all those petals. Right? So I'm hoping to find a slightly, like the butterfly stitch with that little loop, I love because it's really much easier. It goes faster. So let's just see. Let's just see what we've got that's cute but somewhat quick. Hi, Minnie. Did Dad leave you in the house then? Did he leave you in here? See, like there's little flower ones in here, but seriously, I'll be here till the end of the year. Let's just see what it looks like. Watch. Everybody's going to fall in love with it, and it's going to take me the rest of my life to applicate these things. And quite honestly, I think it's probably going to end up being a little bit too busy. Minnie, where are you? Lay down on your blanket. Go on. Go on, lay down on your blanket. Huh? Okay. Now, let's go over here and let's see. Okay, let's see this one. I don't know if this is going to be any better. This is cute, but it's going to take way too long. Stitches over a leftover circle. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's just do it on this because I got these. Does your team have a camera and a scan? Camera and a scan? No. If it did, I'd probably never leave I'd never leave here. Gosh, this is adorable, but seriously, it would just take way too long. It's just not. And I think it's a little big. Okay, so now let me just put this down real quick. Let's just put this down and we'll just find 2 stitches that we think we're going to like. And then we'll try those. So while that's heating that, let's do this. Honestly, I'm super duper close to using the same one that I did for the, I'm thinking of doing a live around 2 or 3 Central Time today, but other than that, I'm free today and tomorrow. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's see this. Okay, you're on it. All right, let's see here. Okay. Somehow I hit the wrong one because this is not the same one as the butterflies. It's way big. But I just had an idea. I think I might use that for the applique. I mean, for the quilting. Okay. Oh my God, there's so much stuff in here. I just can't even imagine. It's unbelievable. Oh. I know. Okay. 7. Here it is. Okay. All right, let's see if this is going to work. Okay. These 2 are adorable stitches. Aren't those cute? My brother Luminaire has a camera and a scan so easily. No. I have a little pen. Okay. Are those adorable? Look at those little tiny flowers, like little daisies. And look at that. How cute is that? However, so I was thinking, I thought that this is kind of a loop-de-loop pattern, but I might use this for the quilting. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm at a loss on the quilting. But if you just look at this, like this is kind of what I was thinking for the actual applique. It's relative, it's simple, it doesn't, it's not super time consuming, you know. Do we like that? You know, because they're round, like I think that that's probably the best. And because the patterns are so busy, I think that that's probably just something relatively clean. A blanket stitch. I don't know what a blanket stitch. What exactly am I looking for on a blanket stitch? Let's look at it real quick. It's like a zigzag. As in hand stitch it, Madeline? Yeah, one with a bar and a stitch. Does that need to be done by hand? No, on the machine. Okay, let's see. All right, let's go back over here to utility. Ah. Found it. All right, let's see. Let's get this stuff out of the way. You bother me. All right. She got away from me for a second there. Now how to decide, because I like that. I mean, it's quick and it's really simple. Okay, so in the comments or on tomorrow's video, we'll ask it again, because tomorrow, because it's getting late. Tomorrow, on tomorrow's video for tomorrow, stop saying tomorrow. I'm going to work on the butterfly and get that done, because now the petals are done except for the applique. So on tomorrow's video, I'll ask the question again. If you like the blanket stitch, which will be A, make the bars longer. Okay, I'll have to find another stitch like that. If you like the blanket stitch A, I wasn't paying attention. I mean, it got away from me really quick. So I was going too fast. So it went above the thing, but like, that's nice and clean. Ooh, I like that. Or, so A is the blanket stitch, or B is the loops. Okay. What a satisfying morning. A swim, breakfast, FYI, her husband washes the dishes by hand right next to the dishwasher. He just had to throw that in, didn't he? I already told them that you do. Okay, guys. Have a fantastic Sunday. That's the first thing. Have a fantastic Sunday. Go do something relaxing and fun. Just go do something, that helps you catch your breath. Have a fabulous morning tomorrow. I love the blanket stitch for applique. You just have to adjust the length. Yes, I will do that. I'm leaning towards the blanket stitch just because the patterns are so busy. The print is so busy on these things. I'm afraid that the loops are just going to add one more dimension of like, ooh, so much stuff going on. Ice cream for Angela. Yes, Angela's going to get ice cream. Have an ice cream today. I am. And I had chocolate cake last night. Have a good Sunday. Have a fantastic Monday morning. I will see you tomorrow. But remember, only a 1/4 inch seam. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.